What's going on, folks? It's Javon Moore with fi360 News here live for the UCLA USC Football Recap Week 4. The UCLA Bruins got a chance to go up to Palo Alto and face their nemesis. Unfortunately, they came out on the wrong end of the stick, losing to Stanford 58-34. This is now their 10th loss in a row to the Stanford Cardinals, who have really had their number in the Jim Moore era and one game before that. But despite Josh Rosen throwing for 480 yards and Soso Jababo, the first running back for UCLA since 2015 to rush for 100 yards rushing, it just wasn't enough. They couldn't overcome the turnovers. They had 4 turnovers that resulted into 20 points for Stanford. And later in the game, Coach Shaw finally realized his identity for his team, and that's run the ball. And boy, did they run the ball. Bryce Love, the Pac-12 Player of the Week for the offense, carved up those UCLA Bruins for 263 yards. Whew. They thought that was Christian McCaffrey back there, but you know, that's Bryce Love. You better mark the name down so you can know who he is. Beyond that, the UCLA defense has been rough a little bit this year with injuries and targeting calls, so they've been relying on the next man up mentality. But those guys who come in, they got to dig in. They got to find a way to get the defense off the field, 3 and out, and put that high potent offense back on the field to score. They've been averaging over 40 points, but doesn't matter if you score 100 if you give up 101. So those Bruins this week, they get a chance to come home to some home cooking. They get a chance to face the Colorado Buffaloes Saturday at 7:30. They're asking for a whiteout, so they want you to wear your white so you can end up shining some bright light. Hopefully they light up the scoreboard, being intrigued by all that white out there for UCLA. Well, let's talk about those USC Trojans, folks. They are on a roll, now 4-0. They continue to find a way to win. They went up to Memorial Stadium and defeated the Cal Bears 30-20. They pulled away in the fourth quarter, scoring 17 points. Can't say unanswered because Cal did score 7 in that fourth quarter. But scoring 17 points and finishing strong, that's the mark of a good team. And those boys are well coached by Coach Clay Hill. Now, for Cal, unfortunately, they ended up throwing 4 interceptions. 2 of them went to one of your local boys from Long Beach Poly, Jack Jones. He ended up getting 2 interceptions of the day, also earning the Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Week. So hats off to Jack Jones and that defensive squad for USC. Now, Sam Darnold continued to light things up, throwing for 263 yards on the day. His biggest target always seems to be Deontay Burnett. Never disappoints us. He ended up having 9 catches, plus that crucial touchdown in the game, that diving in the end zone and just making plays and making things happen, as special as he is. He's a Sarah Cavalier. You see those Sarah Cavaliers all over the place in college and on Sundays now. So let's keep watching those USC Trojans and see what they can do. Now, with them being 4-0, they face off Washington State, who was also 4-0. So we got 2 of the last 4 remaining teams that are undefeated in the Pac-12 battling it out this Friday night in the Palouse. So it's going to be a good one. It's going to be cold. They better make sure that they bring their long johns out there because Washington State is a whole new team this year being coached by Mike Leach. But I got faith in those Trojans. We're going to see what they can do being on the road and see if they can pound away another victory. So as always, folks, it's Javon Moore with fi360 News. Make it a great one, folks.